Hello, everybody. My name is Michael. You know me as Coding Jungle, and today I want to talk about the Nucleus app. Now, the Nucleus app doesn't really do much, like it doesn't add anything to your website really. It's a central location for all my apps to get shared libraries from, or to check your status on your uh, license key because my subscription model is a perpetual. It's endure. It's a subscription model. So if you don't pay for it, you don't get to use the apps. It's software as a service, basically. Um, but I'm going to try to work on it. It might not be the best thing. I might change that later on down the line. I don't know yet. But this is what I have right now. All right. So what does the Nucleus app do? Well, it does two things. Like I said, it checks the servers, for your activation on your keys, which it includes. Once you download it from my site, it includes your keys into it, and that's why if you have multiple keys and you go to click the download, it will show you each key, so you know which one to download for because uh, it runs off of that key, so it's the key is bound to it. Anyway, the other thing it does is it offers shared libraries for my applications because I have several libraries that I've made over the years that make working with IPS a little bit easier for me. And a lot of times, what happens is I'll update that shared library in one of my apps because I'm working on that app, and I add a bunch of features into it that I could use later on. Well, sometimes I forget to update those features into the other apps, and that becomes a problem, because they get to the point where they get so divergent from each other that they're incompatible. So I want to try to keep one library, and um, all my apps use that. So if I make an update for, say, I'm working on Stratagem, and I make an update to one of those libraries for Stratagem, it it goes, and Formalize will have it, and Names to Avatars will have it, and all the others will have it. Um, but there's also some benefits to it, like if you come here to the dashboard. Now, this won't be here for you. It'll be in the Systems tab, but it might be at the bottom after Manage Conversions or Smart Community or Support. And what this does, it gives you some basic information. Like it tells you if you're encountering problems refreshing the license key data. So, like you get the error that says this app isn't working, blah blah blah, or is it disabled. You come here and it will tell you some things like how many keys what your usage is on the keys, and how many uses you have on the keys, and what your max uses, your purchase date, and your expiration date. So if you're close to if you're expired, it will tell you here if you're expired, and then it will tell you a little bit about your usages because you get two usages per license key. So you get a live site and a dev site basically. Um, and then if you come down here, you'll see available of all the installed apps that you have. Like Nucleus will automatically be here because it is considered one of my apps. And but it will also show any apps that I have that are available to you to download and install. Currently, I have them all installed here on my dev board. I know some of you think, "Oh, I'm going to use that license key." Well, now that's a local key. It won't work on my side. Anyway, you can refresh the license key data. Basically, what this does is it removes the last check on it and checks the key again. Um, and over here, it shows you tutorials for various apps. Like here, it looks like I had a stroke because I just put some in here for testing. Again, this is all local data, so it runs off of that. Also, another feature here is if you're having a problem with an app, you can come here to the Nucleus dashboard, and you can find the app in the list and click on the support icon here, and it will take you to the support section for that app. I don't have anything here yet, and I'm on my local board here. I haven't given myself permissions to use this yet, so um, let's go to CJ. If we go to here, And say we go to stratagem. Are we coming down here to the where are you? The support tab. You'll see it will say new support, and you type in the title. You select which version. You type in your thing, and if you want to follow it or make it private, now making it private will like only you and I can see it. And so, if you want to put personal information in here, like your server address, that kind of thing, it will just rest assured the only people who can see it is you and I. Plus, as a secondary precaution, all this data will get encoded, AES encoded into my database. So if my database gets compromised, the only way it could be decoded is if they have the decode keys, and the only way to get the decode keys is, they'd have to compromise my entire server and go very deep into it to get my keys. So you don't have to worry about that. Well, you do have, everybody has to worry about that, but for the most part, it's pretty secure. In my opinion, it is. But anyway, and then you just submit it and wait for me to reply to you. All right, so that's pretty much it on the Nucleus app. That's all it really does. It's only got that section to it there. You install it, and then just wait for the updates for it. Like it will, it should update you here. If there's any updates for it, it will show up here. Updates available. You can go download the update. A lot of times when I do update it, it's because I've either released a new app, or I've altered a library, or I fixed something that was wrong with one of the libraries, and it will affect all the apps. So yeah, if you see an update for it, go ahead and update it. If you don't see an update for it, and it doesn't need updating. All right, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys later.